Hey, it's me, Marquelworld, all things professional wrestling and my life. What's up? What's up? What's up? It is Monday, y'all. Let's talk about it. We have a women's wrestler that is getting basically bullied to come back to WWE. And who could that be? That is AJ Lee. Yes, the news today is very slow, as you can see. But AJ Lee is being pressured and not pressured, peer pressured for her to get back into the ring. So let's talk about it. This is on Yahoo. This is on Yahoo. Again, happy Monday. It is almost over. Hello, guys. It's me, Mar. AJ Lee, I am on Yahoo Entertainment. We love to gossip, y'all. AJ Lee reacts to Bayley, Liv Morgan trying to peer pressure her back into the ring. So that is the headlines. Peer pressure. That is, when I think about peer pressure, I'm thinking about drugs, peer pressuring, maybe even peer pressuring someone to do a crime. But peer pressuring someone to go back to their old job, that's a bit much. But I see what you're doing there, Yahoo. Y'all need the clicks. AJ Lee has responded to various attempts to get her back into the wrestling ring. And I'm sorry, I'm just reading this live, so just the dramatic verbiage gets me. The former WWE Divas Champion retired back in 2015. Damn, it's almost been a decade. Next year will be a decade of her and her retirement. Remember, she was at WrestleMania. I think she had a tag team match with Naomi versus the Bella Twins. No, I'm wrong. Oof. I'm getting old, I see. She had the match with Paige. It was AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins. And then she retired. The former, she has not been seen in WWE since, despite calls for a comeback following CM Punk's return to the company. Okay, we kind of knew that was a given when she married him, that they were going to associate them two together. This includes calls, not calls, calling her. This includes calls from WWE wrestlers who want to face AJ Lee for the first Defies agent. Hold on. Oh, I skipped. I'm like, what does that mean? For the first time. This all started on Twitter, where I guess they're not updated. It's now X. Even I caught on to that. Boo. It's now X. Boo. This all started on Twitter, where one fan asked AJ Lee how she seemingly defines aging, comparing a photo from a decade ago with a recent one. AJ responded, citing therapy. Okay, that's good. She's honest about that. Didn't she have a book about mental health? Self-love, avoiding toxic energy, and sunscreen as the secrets to her youthful look. Okay, let's get on to the peer pressure part. AJ Lee responds to peer pressure from Bayley, Liv Morgan, and Cora Jade. Okay, I'm assuming Cora Jade or Liv Morgan's the one that haven't faced her, because I think Bayley faced her before for the title. Remember when she said, "Oh, this is bringing back memories. This is how you know I used to like NXT." Ha! This is when Bayley was back in NXT and AJ Lee was backstage, and they were talking, and Bayley was like, "Maybe I should challenge you." Back in the day, Bayley used to be a gimmicky, dumbfounded yet smart face. Sometimes she would act a little silly and foggy head. Sometimes she was very smart. I mean, when she faced Eva Marie, she was smart. She was on her feet. She defined the odds with Nia Jax. So she was smart, but sometimes she was a little not there. But Bayley, when she was in NXT, it was AJ Lee. She was backstage and Bayley hugged her and said, "Oh my God, I'm such a fan." And AJ Lee was talking about she was looking for someone to face for her Divas Championship. That's when Bayley was like, "Oh, me, me, me." And then AJ Lee kind of was like, "Okay, I'll give you a shot." And then that's when Bailey was like, "Oh, you're not as crazy as everyone says you are." I still remember that like that was yesterday. Just AJ Lee's facial expression when she said you're not as crazy as they, say you are. When Bailey said that, and her facial expression got really crazy when she said that. Okay, I can see why people miss her because she wrestled well, but she did have great promo wrestling facial expressions that told a story. But let's get on to this. I had to tell that story. It's Monday. I am tired, so clearly I want these videos to be a little bit longer on YouTube than these 8 minutes, and for TikTok as well, other than just 5 minutes. So I'm trying to give stories while I talk as well. Um, oh, and I got a new equipment that I can put my phone on till I get used to the camera and adding it and putting in my MacBook. I'm going to use my phone sometimes, but until I get used to my camera. But I have a new thing where it moves when I put it on the table, just like I have one when I'm standing on the tripod. A little lens that will make the phone move. Can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see that on one of the next videos. Three WWE superstars saw AJ Lee's tweets and jumped at the chance to use it to get her back in the ring for the first time in nearly a decade. Bayley, fresh off her defeat to Nia Jax at Bad Blood, slyly told her that wrestling rings are good for wrinkles, cheekily trying to goad her back to wrestling. I heard wrestling rings are good for wrinkles. Okay, so now they're showing us the tweet. Okay. Oh, okay, so I guess AJ said on X. This was October 6th. This was yesterday. Okay. We're up today. It's October 7th. Thank you. I'm definitely embracing my well earned wrinkles and gray hair because aging is a privilege. Amen to that, boo. You may not be the youngest no more. Hell, I may not even be the youngest. I'm in my late 20s. But it is a blessing. But therapy, self love, avoiding toxic energy, and sunscreen will make that skin glow too, boo. I like her a little bit better. I like that boo. I like what she added. I love that's my word, boo. So all right, boo, you get it. So I'm gonna start calling her boo because let me like that. That kind of caught me off guard. Then Bailey said, "I heard wrestling rings are really good for the wrinkles." Oh, okay. So she wants her back in the ring. Both Cora Jade and Liv Morgan concurred to Bailey. They replied, "Yeah, same, and me too," respectively. AJ Lee is clearly a favorite in the locker room. Okay, and then AJ responds to Liv, "I adore you, goddess, and your peer pressure." Oh, is that where they got that from? Okay, I guess I'll give you that excuse. Yahoo. I don't know. We've been hearing about this for a while now. I'm done reading that. Because we have no DQ, multiple WWE stars publicly pushing for AJ Lee. PW Mania, WWE stars pushing for AJ Lee. Hell, is that going to be the name of this video? Maybe that'll give this video some views if I use those peer pressure words. But oh hey, that gave me an idea. I'm talking all this shit. I may use it my damn self. But I don't know if she's gonna come back. She's been rumored to come back for a while now. Okay, I'm getting tired of holding down this arm. But she has been rumored now for a while to come back, and she still hasn't came back yet. So I don't know if she's gonna come back. I don't know if she's gonna come back. It has been dragging on. Let me give a quick life update because I know people on X have to go. No, not X. We were talking about X. I know people on TikTok have to go. The 10-minute limit. I'm doing great. It is Monday. My work week just started. Monday, I didn't let the calls get to me. I work at a call center, so it was well. I hope you guys are well. Happy Monday, those on TikTok. If you have not, search my YouTube, Marquelworld. I post a little bit longer in there. I post 3 times a week, pro wrestling news. I'll see you guys on the next video, TikTok. Thank you guys for your support. Peace. Okay, so let me keep talking on YouTube. I'll try to edit that out, but child, I'll be trying to make sure I post 3 times a week. So editing would take me at least 3 days if I wanted to be perfect. But let's continue talking. AJ Lee, I don't see her coming back to WWE anytime soon. I do see her maybe making a cameo, maybe for a CM Punk match. I do see her doing that. Do I honestly see her getting in the ring? Hmm. If she came back, the only time I would think she would come back is the Royal Rumble. If you said she may come back then, okay, I may still be a little hesitant, but it will be a little bit more realistic. It will be more of a pop. It will be more of a you don't know what to expect at the Royal Rumble. That's the only way I see her coming back. Um, AJ Lee is clearly a fan favorite, like the article stated. AJ Lee, if you don't remember, she was around the 2010s. At that time, women's wrestling wasn't taken as serious. We did have the Bella Twins, who had became a household name and a fan favorite. You have to give them their dues with the Total Divas and putting the women's wrestling on the global map. You know, non-wrestling fans. But AJ Lee was also ahead of her time with her wrestling moves, her promo skills, her promo to this day against the Total Divas cast is still one of the best pipe bombs. Many say it's one of the best pipe bombs in general, not only just women's, but in general. So that's a huge compliment and shows that she is good on the microphone. So AJ Lee was a popular women's wrestler that was very well known back in the 2010s, even still today. But I'm just talking for people that may not even know who she is or why people care so much. She had a crazy gimmick where she was crazy. She was the general manager or the manager at one point, I think, for Raw. She was involved in a lot of storylines with the males as well as the women, such as storylines with Daniel Bryanson, now Bryan Danielson. I think she was even involved with CM Punk and John Cena. So she was involved in a lot of major storylines. She was involved with Vicky Guerrero, their love hate relationship. Her and Caitlyn had one of the best. See, I was about to say women's, but they called them divas back then. But her and Caitlyn had one of the best divas feuds back in the day. They were actually pushed a lot. They could wrestle long matches, well, 10 or 12-minute matches compared to the 3 or 4 minute matches the women were given back then. And one of her best matches, if you have not seen, is her match at Payback for the Divas Championship. If I don't recall, that was when she actually won it against Caitlyn, but they did go back and forth for a little while. So they did have competitive matches. So AJ Lee moved on from wrestling. Clearly, she is married to CM Punk. Um, she's a producer. She writes. She's her own. She acts. She's her own entrepreneur outside of CM Punk and outside of the WWE. She has done more, such as Glow. I think she produced, Glow, the wrestling show or the TV show. No, the wrestling show. I think even Tessa Blanchard was involved in that when she was a producer. She was also involved in what else? Oh, she also wrote her own book. So she has done a lot that did sell well. I think even a bestseller. But AJ Lee, if she would come back, she is busy doing the producing and other things and even writing, but we shall see if she comes back. This has been rumored for a while now. What do you guys think while we're talking YouTube? What do you think about the 2 hour Raw? Are you guys a fan of the 2 hour Raw? I would say 2.5 would be the nice one. Not too much, not too less, but just about. But what are your thoughts on the 2 hour Raw, guys? But this is Markel's World. Thank you guys on YouTube that support. Please subscribe. I post at least 3 times a week. I say at least because sometimes I post a little bit more, especially during those pay-per-views where it's like, oh my god, I have to post. So at least 3 times a week, unless I'm ill. I have to take a break, but I've been doing this for a year now. At least 3 times a week. I go live once on YouTube, so please support. Follow Pro Wrestling T, a Facebook group I made. It's a group where you guys can post and we talk about wrestling together, and we have a group chat. But thank you guys for the support. I'm tired. I did my video. So, yay. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thinking about going live for SmackDown. After what happened with The Rock, Roman Reigns, child, please. That is what I'm going to do my live about more than likely. So get ready for that. Thank you guys.